snake in the yard!
Hey everyone, my name's Colin. Today I'm just gonna go around and show you guys some different stuff. Welcome to Classy Herps. Alright, see, so I just kind of set them down and they just kind of went where they want. Grace, my Xanthic here, is trying to climb this tree. Pinstripe, she's over here. Darla, our normal's crossing our driveway. So is Scott the Butter. Het Caramel Albino is kind of basking on the sidewalk there. See if we can find the others. This is Alan, my normal, my pet little guy. Here's two traveling together, I guess. Super Pastel Miley and Het Clown, who is in shed right now. This is probably a little scary for her. But yeah, you can see they're just all over the place. That's that tree there where Grace is at. So it's just kind of a fun day out in the sun. It's really warm out here. I think they look so funny crossing the driveway here. Because they can really get moving if you want them to. See my butter here, Scott, he is really moving. If you kind of touch their tail, it gets them going. Yeah, he can move. He's probably my fastest. But just to let you know, that is about as fast as you will ever see a ball python move. So it's not like they can outrun you or something like some corn snakes or garter snakes could. An example of how fast some of them can get going, but it's kind of an ungraceful movement. Kind of funny how her name's Grace, but it's like you touch their tail, they just kind of fling themselves back and forth. They get going. Alright, here's me with all my 9-ball pythons here. It's not including my 5-ball tulip, she's inside. You see, it's a lot of snake. No, but nothing that anyone can't handle. It's just a lot of fun. Alright, then when I bring them inside, sometimes while I'm getting their bath ready, I let them just roam around my living room. Carmen here has gotten herself in quite a tight situation. She's stuck there. I'll have to work her out. Alright, I got her out of there. And I just give them all a bath at the same time. Baths are really important. Because you gotta get all the bugs and stuff. Any stuff that was in your yard, like insect stuff, fertilizer, all that, gets on their skin, it could irritate them, lead to problems. So it's just nice, give them a bath, and always baths are really good. So you gotta make sure they don't get out, but baths are really good for them anyway, even if you don't take them outside. It just moistens up their skin. It helps in a lot of things. I always just give them a big bath together for maybe half an hour. Get all the bugs off of them and stuff. Make sure you don't put them back into their bedding straight from your yard, because that would let all those bugs get going in your bedding, and that would be a problem, because then you'd have a pretty big mite infestation, and that could spread quickly. So yeah, just give them a little group bath. Seems like they like it. Warm water, you know. Gonna make a point about that, how ball pythons, most pythons and boas, mostly there are not very many native around where I live, at least, and the United States, most of it, except for the warm areas. They can't live here. They can't. If you let a ball python out in Kansas, it would be dead the next day, because it has to have 90 degrees, and it has to have humidity. The humidity might take longer to kill it, but it's got to be warm, because their body temperature drops with the temperature. Especially, it might make it through a daytime, but nighttime, especially if it managed to live through a summer, it's not going to make it through a winter. It just can't do it. They're just not made for it. So, if anyone is scared that you know because someone's keeping a snake, and what if it gets out, and what if it starts going around eating a town's pets, well, just tell them that they're stupid, because it can't live outside. Unless you live in like Florida or those southern states where it's warm, that's a problem. I'm sure you guys all know about the Burmese python problem down in Florida. That is a problem, because they can live there and they thrive there. They're not supposed to, but they can. So that was just kind of my take on take your snakes outside. First off, a lot of people have been telling me my turtle tank water is too low. I know that it's weird, I always catch it in the middle of cleaning. This is where her water is usually at. I know it's not that much, but I mean, she can swim easily around in there. It's plenty of water. Okay, update with the Tegu and everything, how that's coming along. It's coming along great. I don't know if I've showed you this yet, but this is the new cage he'll be going in. It's looking pretty awesome. And he will be here in June, so I can't wait. His name's gonna be Ozzy, by the way. So, yeah, I can't wait for that. I don't think I've showed you our saltwater aquarium since like a year. Well, it's coming along. It's really clean. And heading out to the rat shed here. Gonna show you guys some stuff. Alright, so in here is everything is normal. I had a few people ask me some good questions if you don't like look at the obvious, and I had someone comment on my last video, why would you freeze the rodents and kill them when you could just feed them live? Well, like I said, if you don't look at the obvious, that's a good question. Okay, rodents grow very fast. Very fast. Snakes, compared to rodents, grow very slow. Okay, so a rat or any rodent that you're going to feed your snake 1 week, it's perfect size. I can almost guarantee you the next week it's going to be too big. So what do you do with all these rats that get too big? Well, you either gas them or you sell them. I actually sell most of mine to pet stores. I actually supply like 2 pet stores, and I have this is my extras that I'm probably going to end up gassing if I can't get them sold. You can understand this because these are mostly too big for my snakes, or the majority of them are. So yeah, you can see there's probably 30 in here that I don't have anything to do with, and all they're doing is eating my food. And here is my feeding tub. You see I've got more. That's actually what I'm feeding out of. I'm not even feeding out of those. Those are strictly extras. And you can see how many I have. That is the point of gassing. Alright, something cool I got going on here. These guys, this is a male that I raised up myself. It's like a striped face, black and white. It's got a stripe right down his face. I think I featured him as Pup of the Week before. He's got a twin brother too who's also in there. He's got a bunch of girls in there. I'm hoping that kind of like proves out to be some kind of a genetic thing and have like striped face stuff. That would be awesome. I like playing with that kind of stuff. Back to all of these guys, you see I just filled up their food hopper this morning and that is all that's left. They eat a lot of food. You can see I gotta get rid of them because every week I have new rats coming in. These guys are gonna be weaned in about a week, and where are they gonna go? Well, they'll be going in that tub. I gotta get that cleaned out. I get a really good deal at pet stores. They give me them $5 a rat about this size here. That's a great deal. Like, mainly I just do trades. Like, if I brought in these 30, that's $150 worth of rats, and that's $50 is a big bag, 50-pound bag of food. So I buy about 3 bags like that of food, and just trade them in for 30 rats. That works good. And then when I get extra money when I got plenty of food and extra rats. Okay, so Pup of the Week is definitely going to be these two. I'm going to do a treat, or 2 of them today. They are both Dumbo Rexes, and they're really awesome. Brother and a sister here. So I'll breed them up, raise them up, breed them together. Hopefully I can get some hairless Dumbos. That would be really cool. Maybe breed them into my striped face thing, and I could get Dumbo Rex striped faced, I guess, if that proves out to be a genetic. But yeah, these two are just really awesome. You see their big Dumbo ears, and they got the curly whiskers. Yeah, they're really cool. Alright, so out here lately, I've been having a bit of a problem. I had to really seal this thing up because it's summer now, and it's getting hot. It's like 100 degrees a few days ago. Not lying, I live in Kansas, so that's kind of weird for this early. But I got a air conditioner in here now to keep it at 70. It's doing its job. It's just now that I used to leave the doors open a few months ago and stuff, and open the ceiling up, and it would let the air in real nice, and it wouldn't smell in here. But now I have to keep this thing closed up, and it's starting to smell so bad in here. Like, it's hard to breathe. It's really bad. and all I can think of to do is just put the fan in the ceiling and kind of open it up just a little bit, but I don't know what to do. I can't really put an exhaust fan in here because I'm in my garage, and it's going to be kind of difficult to move them outside because I got the siding and a roof and a floor and everything. Yeah, that I might do that this summer, but that's going to be a big project. So until then, you guys need to give me some tips on how I can keep this thing kind of fresh, at least a little better than it is, because I'm sure the rats don't enjoy it either, and also be able to keep it 70 in here without blowing up my air conditioner. Alright, so while I've been here, you guys have something to look at. I'm just going to talk a little bit why the videos have kind of been slacking lately, because, well, I've got a lot going on. I just graduated 8th grade, got the diploma to prove it, so I'm out of school now for the summer. That's good, but it's been really busy. I'm getting confirmed in my church in the next week, so things have been really busy trying to clean the house and everything. You know how that goes. Really busy lately, so that's kind of why stuff goes how it goes. Also, you know, it's summertime now. I have a job. I work at our farm, and yeah, just so much has been going on, especially the track and all the sports and everything. Yeah, a lot's been going on. So, you know, really what I'm trying to say, they scatter really fast, but what I'm trying to say is I need some video ideas because I don't have time to think of them, just let alone to actually make the video. It takes like maybe an hour to actually film the video and then 2 hours to edit the video the way I like it. So that takes up 3 hours of my Sunday or Saturday, whatever day I decide to do it. And I gotta think about what to do in the video. So if you guys give me some ideas, like if you want to see something, you want to know how I do something, leave a comment below, please, please. That would be awesome. So I would do any video you want me to make right now. Doesn't really matter to me. Whatever you want to see, tell me. So also I need to know, last week I did a video. It was a lot more serious, a lot more informative about how to feed your snakes and stuff. That was a whole different kind of video than this week's video is kind of going to be. Like, this one's a lot more relaxed, as you guys can tell. Just kind of going around talking. What do you guys like? Do you like the lot more serious, informative stuff, or do you like kind of more relaxed like this video's been? Tell me. I need to know what you guys like. Here, spying on my little turtle Tim. He's all stretched out, sunning himself. He's getting ready to jump. Watch this. There he goes. There he goes. Bye-bye, Tim. One last thing here before I go. The very beginning of this video, when I showed you the snakes out in the yard, well, that was just kind of a fun thing to do. It's always awesome to take your snakes outside because they love it. They love going through the grass. I do that right before I cut the grass because it's kind of longer, and they like going through it. It's really funny. They just love exploring, and it's good to get them out in the sun, get them some fresh air and stuff. The sun really makes their scales just look beautiful. So it's always fun. It gets some exercise. You take them outside, that's awesome. I do that a lot in the summertime. It's really good for them. Just make sure you give them a bath so you don't get insect problems or any other problems. Just give them a bath. It's always good to give them a bath anyway, especially when they're going to shed and stuff.